Hello guys, and welcome to another video. This one is going to be my Deity Zwei Fencer carry, and I just used it in that dungeon, so we don't have that one to use it in anymore, but I'm going to use it in another dungeon. I'm actually going to use it in something that let me see, there should be an underworld here. It's far. It is actually behind this one. Okay. Alright then, so I need to use a far side potion. And we will head into this one. I'm going to go ahead and explain my gear first. Now, this is my end game build. You can switch out certain items and see how it works for you. So, as you know, I'm a heretic, and the heretic laws state that I stack multipliers profusely. So that means I'm still going to be trying to stack multipliers over this side, even as a deity, even if I am using a melee carry build. So I'm going to talk about the multipliers first, and then I'll talk about anything else. So I'm using the Arisen Asker plate top, and I'm using that one for the temporary all up one, which gives me temporary attack up and temporary, what do you call that other thing, temporary dexterity. So that means that I will hit more often too. So that one is there. And okay, so I have the Demon Forge Ash Plum's boots. Sorry about that, I was trying to adjust my music because I'm home alone right now and nobody loves me or cares about me. Nobody's here to adjust my music for me. Anyway, let's get back into it. So the Ash Plum boots also have a bit of defense, because I choose the ones that have a bit of defense because I don't like when the assassins are trying to one-shot me. So that's why I would use this build sometimes if I don't want to use heretic carry. But my heretic carry is strong enough at the moment to go without Gate of Snotra. But if you can't go without using Gate of Snotra, but you have some decent deity gear, I'm only 5 ascensions into deity and I can carry well with this gear. The Book of Lightning gives me lightning alignment, gives me a 50% damage multiplier when my weapon or the damage I'm doing is lightning. So the weapon is also lightning for that 25% to add to the 50%. My boots give me the temporary attack up 1, and my weapon gives me damage up 1. So my weapon 50%, 20, is it 20 or 25? I think it's 25% that all up 1 gives, you know. This one gives 50, 25, 100. This gives me a bit of mana to sustain myself, because this build, as you can see, it has in some pinions, and those are very taxing on the mana. I buff up simply, mimics mischief, thus the helmet to avoid cursed, wyvern speed 2 to try to get dexterity up and attack up. Hard to use sometimes. If you're not doing hard mode, you can just use an attack tonic and Gate of Gunner. So those are my 3 main buffs, and I don't buff anymore. If you have a ton of mana, you can use mana burn, and that will take your mana to half and get you into your deity passive. And I will speak about the deity passive very briefly, because you should know about the deity passive if you're here trying to learn to carry as deity. But if you don't, you have the passive demigod, and that means you gain power as you lose HP and mana, and it begins at around 50%, and you gain 60% damage, or no, 60% stats from your HP or your mana being at 1. So if they're both at 1, or is it 0? Who knows? So let's just say 99% if they're at 1, which you know that your HP at 1 as deity, you have to be super tanky, or it's not going to work out. We can't do that because we're using a weapon that gives us damage up 1, and that damage up takes away some health from us, which will be helping us to get into our demigod passive with HP. My Amity is also one that keeps temporary buffs up 50% more often, as well as takes off 5% more damage when taking damage from status effects, so like the berserk that I get from my axe. So let's sweep here, because this floor is very dirty. Let's just sweep it out a little bit, clean it up. Alright, so it seems like we've encountered our first problem. So this build might be better as an earth build. I'm only using the lightning build because I'm lightning faction. However, it is most likely better as earth in something like this dungeon, where this creature here is immune to lightning. So let's just double check. He is immune to lightning, so I cannot hit him at all with sweep or any other normal stuff. So I would do Mimic's Mischief. I'm going to buff up regardless. You notice no cursed. Very good. I'm going to use my Wyvern Speed too. Wow, a miracle. I got both the ones I wanted at once. And I'm going to use, I want to use Gate of Snatcher. I mean Gunner. But I'm going to go ahead and just change out my build a little bit, because I want to show you guys. So it would be better if you were using earth here. I just changed it over from earth to lightning, but I'm going to use 200 more to change it back to earth, and from that you will understand what I'm doing, because that thing will no longer be immune to me. So let us see how that goes. Where is it? Dear, where is it? Did I change something? Oh. Okay, and as you're buffing, oh, I did get the lightning, so that is awesome. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Gate of Gunner, which means that if they hit me now with any type of magic, I might die. But we're going to murder these things before they can do that. And I'm going to use this to fill my mana back up, and then we're going to embark on this journey and hope we get some temp buffs. Ouch, you son of a fucking bitch. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of transference. Okay, I should not have done transference. It is actually better to do guarding strikes, because that will give you some ward too. Okay, I guess everything is going to murder me, but as you can see, it can do a bit of damage, and as the multipliers stack, you know that it's going to be doing more, and you just tweak from here. You pretty much have to change what isn't working for you. So you realize that I have some pieces that have a bit of defense on them, and I just hope for the best, really. And I think I'm going to adjust this build to have a bit more mana. If I could have enough mana that I could use mana burn in peace, that would be amazing, because that would make me go comfortably into my demigod passive, and it would just be helping me to get stronger instead of me getting stronger in the middle, because you know that the passive, as I just mentioned earlier, starts at around 50% mana. And you can see some of the temp buffs are coming up now, and you'll see the damage has increased exponentially. So you just keep at it like that. Now this build is really strong, But I saw a person saying that it's as good as any heretic build, and I'm going to go ahead and say it is not. This build cannot carry a Valley of the Gods. Not as quickly as heretic anyway. It can, but heretic will still breeze through a Valley of the Gods before this one even gets started. So I don't want persons to be misunderstanding the capabilities of carries. The most important thing is that you stack the multipliers. And remember that Deity can also use the magic build. And the magic build will still be better than this build. It's just a little bit more risky depending on the dungeon, because a lot of dungeons have predominantly melee monsters. So yeah. But yes, guys, I hope that was a good one. I hope that was educational. I hope I explained all of the gear. Here's another look. It is probably better to go with Earth because Earth has the least resistances and immunities. But persons who are better at the game don't worry about stuff like that. We just adjust. So just adjust your build accordingly, guys. And thank you guys for watching. I would like to say shout out to my patrons. Love you guys. You got Sexy, you got Erin, you got Burton, you got Orbam, and you got, I have another one, Deluxe. Yes. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and more to come. Enjoy your day.